Hola, ¿cómo está? What you looking at, man? What you looking at, Fatal?
Nothing,
What you
man.
looking at back there?
You caught me, okay? I was on the hub. Excuse me.
Hey,
What up, my guy?
What's up, man?
Good
How
to
you
meet you,
doing?
man.
Yeah.
I know these other two knuckleheads right here. I just want to say this. This is why I'm here. Thank y'all for coming to the show, to the Robert Storm show, the Storm Live. I just want to say this real fast for my brother up here, man. When it comes to me and Robert Storm, we sometimes we bump heads, but I realized why we bump heads is because we the same, man. We like the same stuff. We passionate about everything. And when I watched his video about Akira Toriyama, oh man, I was shedding tears too, man, because it's just magnificent how Dragon Ball Z brought all walks of life together.
The world.
I can speak for a lot of brothers out there, a lot of black guys in the hood, black guys, period. We love Dragon Ball Z, bro. I can remember in high school how we used to sketch. You used to always see that one guy in high school sketching the Super Saiyans. You know what I mean?
that was me.
Yeah. And I also want to add this. I know the show just started. I'm excited, man. Rob, me and him working on something. We working on something. And what brought my attention to his artwork, he had that Akira Toriyama style to him. And I couldn't believe it. A lot of people don't know. Yes, Rob out there, he draws professional wise. You know,
I wouldn't say professional wise.
Bro, yes, you are, bro. I didn't know you was on that level. So when I was watching your video, I knew Akira Toriyama meant so much to you because was on to Dragon Ball Z and stuff. I saw the influence in your art. Okay, now I'm done talking.
Yeah, it was funny that you brought up what Akira Toriyama did with the black community, because my friend who got me into it was black. When my freshman year in high school, my friend of mine, he's been friends for years, and he started watching it, and I'm like, dude, what the hell you watching, man? He's like, hey, man, it's Dragon Ball. I'm like, Dragon Ball, get the hell out of here. And we used to skip lunch and go to the science class, and he would put on these bootleg Japanese tapes back when VHS tapes were still around, and we were watching it, and then I slowly got into it, and then I watched it on Cartoon Network, and
Tsunami.
Boom, man. Yep. And then got hooked on.
I'm talking about, I knew it was real when I was in high school, and even the dope boys in the school. I'm talking about the guys that were doing illegal stuff. They was like, did you see what Goku did on Namek? I'm like, what? You watched that?
But yeah, the thing back in the day, it wasn't as mainstream as it is now, so you kind of did it undercover. Yeah. That you knew like into it. So what you see last night's episode, you know, he went Super Saiyan and stuff like that. And it wasn't like you weren't like out and open, you liked it, but you loved that behind closed doors, you know.
Yeah, it was almost like a what they call a secret society.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I didn't really care for Dragon Ball, but I got hooked on Dragon Ball Z. From Dragon Ball Z on then, I was hooked.
Yeah, Dragon Ball. I went back and watched that after Dragon Ball Z.
When I was a kid on Saturday mornings, the last cartoon they played on Saturday morning for wrestling came on was Dragon Ball. And this was like 90, 91. So I vaguely remember watching it, as a kid. But then when Toonami hit, when I was like late middle school, high school, that's when I like got real into it and got even more into anime, because Dragon Ball kind of my gateway into anime and diving deep more into it, which was like probably a lot of people around the world the same way.
Yeah.
That blew my mind, bro, what you just said, because I found out only a few years ago when we was watching Dragon Ball Z on Toonami and Adult Swim. Those was old episodes. But they held up so good. You thought it came out then.
I think Dragon Ball premiered in like 84, I think.
Yeah, Dragon Ball premiered in the 80s. Yeah. And I remember when Dragon Ball started hitting its stride. Dragon Ball Z started hitting its stride like around 98, 99.
Yeah.
And they started publishing these Dragon Ball Z magazines. And I would go to the bookstore and I would have the magazine. I remember flipping through it, and they were doing a whole timeline breakdown of GT. At that time, they were still in the Cell Saga on Dragon Ball Z. No one knew what the fuck GT was.
He was, yeah.
And I was reading it. It was like GT premiered and ended, or premiered in like 1996 and ended in 1997. I'm like, this shit already premiered and ended.
Yeah.
What? So yeah, it was crazy, man.
Let me ask a quick question for everybody. Rob, your favorite character?
Favorite good guy, Gohan.
DJ, your favorite character?
Good guy, Trunks. I guess you would say Vegeta, bad guy, but his arc. He has the best arc out of any character, I think. So
Piccolo.
No, good arc too. If you go back to Dragon Ball, King Piccolo, and all that stuff, but I consider all those kind of different characters. King Piccolo, stuff like that.
Fada, what's your favorite?
He's over 9,000.
Man, Vegeta, boy. I like every version of Vegeta. Yeah. Every version.
Yeah.
Vegeta's my second favorite.
I like the Cell Saga. That's my favorite.
Mine too. Cell Saga.
I like Dragon Ball Superman.
Boo.
What's that?
I like Boo. Like Boo. The Boo Saga.
Kid Boo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like Boo.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
I love when Gohan walks Cell down at the end. I still get goosebumps when he walks them down. I love that.
To me, the most single-handedly best moment in Dragon Ball Z is with the Ghost of Goku, Gohan with the one-hand Kamehameha, and he's putting everything he got into destroy Cell. That's just me, Rob. That's just me.
I like the Cell Saga because that's a father believing his son when his son doesn't believe in himself. And that's why I try to say, like, watching Dragon Ball and other animes in general, you learn so many life lessons as a kid just from watching those stuff. Like, you learn how to persevere, how to rely on your friends, how to overcome stuff. Like, I learned life lessons that I didn't learn from family or friends, that I learned just from watching anime. Especially Dragon Ball.
That Goku wasn't a very good father or husband.
I mean, other than that,
he was awful.
You watch Piccolo being a better father than Goku. I mean,
LDG doing a $5 super chat. Thank you, LDG. Said, rest in peace, Akira Toriyama. He might be lost, or we might have lost him, but there's one thing we always keep. There's one thing that we always keep, but
we will always keep.
I wonder who is his successor. And I hope they will not.
There's already a guy. He's doing the Dragon Ball Super manga now.
He has a
and his art is like spot on with Akira Toriyama's art.
You train under one of the greatest. So I mean,
that's like the guy that do the what they call him. I can't believe I forgot. It's one of the biggest anime out there. Fantasy, Berserk. Yeah. The guy that died. He got a successor too. So they all have successors.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me see what this guy's name is. His name is Toitaro. It's really hard to pronounce. But yeah, he's been doing all the Dragon Ball Super mangas, and his art is like spot on. But
it's carry his legacy on and understand what his vision was. But then he have a couple of projects still in the works. And you got that one movie, it's a series. It's a new series, and they're continuing on with the Dragon Ball Super manga. So those are two things that's going to keep going on. But see, Dragon Ball now is going to be like Stan Lee's characters. They're going to live on forever because it's the marketing machine now. You know what I mean? Well,
same thing with
it's part of the culture. It's part of the culture now.
Yeah.
I don't know how true this is. I don't know. I didn't mean to cut y'all, but I don't know how true this is. I want to get y'all input. They said in Mexico loves.
He just told me that
so much, and I believe it because I've been to Mexico and seen the merch down there.
Mm-hmm.
They did a 3-day
ceasefire to drug cartels. Yep. That's how that's how the richest man had. They wanted to ceasefire to mourn him for the weekend, basically.
So tell me the police can't stop them, but Dragon Ball Z.
Wow, that's crazy.
Exactly. That's the power this man had, the outreach. That's why I said this Dragon Ball is more than an anime. It's a cultural phenomenon. It's generation.
It's in so many different languages too.
Yeah, 21 different languages translated.
If you watch The Last Creed, that's what Michael B. Jordan he fashioned his movie after that.
Movies,
fight scene,
music,
that was
sports,
straight up Dragon Ball.
When he did that gut punch in Creed 3, and he got gut punching one like that, that was like Dragon Ball. Like they did that all the time in Dragon Ball
Z. Yep.
And you also, I still say this: if Dragon Ball Z hadn't come out in Toonami and been as big a success as it was, we would not have anime like it is in the Western world.
I agree.
No, it would still be popular in Japan. Right?
But I say in the Western world, in the Western world,
Cowboy Bebop, Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto, all that would still be popular. But over there, if it wasn't for Dragon Ball Z, they would not be popular. It's so. I said this in my video. It's so weird because when I was in high school, it was like I was a fan and maybe one or two other people in the class.
Yep.
Now it's the opposite. Where there's like one or two people that don't watch it. Or you can go to any, like, look, you got your shirt from Walmart, you got your shirt from Walmart, I got my shirt from Walmart. It's like the shit's everywhere now. And it wasn't like that 20 years ago.
Like I said, you had to be like low key with it back in the day, you know?
Because I'm about to, I can't think, 20-something years older than my son. Me and my son watch it together, and we still love it. And my son-in-law now is 3 different generations, and we all like Dragon Ball Z.
My son's about to be 5. I can't wait till he's a little older so we can go back and watch all the Dragon Ball Z's together.
My daughter won't let me watch my grandson. She's like, no, that's a bit too violent now. So, well,
I got a 15-year-old son. That's how me and him bond.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball
That's how
Z.
me and my dad bonded back in the day.
Yeah.
My dad did time overseas in Japan, so he already knew about that stuff. He would bring some of that stuff back when he came back from Japan and stuff for me. So I kind of got introduced at a younger age for it.
I might even go back and watch GT again. I only watched that one. Don't
do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. If it makes you feel any better, Akira Toriyama didn't do it. So.
I'm just saying. I only watched it one time because I was very captivated on how he looked in Super Saiyan 4. I was like, man, that look.
Hey, I only went out with a crackhead one time to know that I don't need to do it again.
Daddy be trolling though, man.
I ain't trolling. I'm serious, man. I know he didn't do it, man, but I didn't like Baby the child Goku. Thought it was whack.
You a big Vegeta fan? You like the Vegeta haircut?
I didn't like it. I didn't like how Vegeta cheated to get it. That's the only thing I didn't like about that. He kind of cheated, man. He didn't train for that.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about on GT how he looked. He had the flat top. He had the
mustache.
Yeah, man, he looked crazy, man.
The little Hawaiian shirt.
I never seen Goku look evil, but in that man, he looked evil when they're standing side by side together.
So the eyes.
I want to bring something up because you brought up something. So I was the same way you said, Fatal. Like not Fatal. Danny said it. I don't like how he cheated to get Super Saiyan 4. I work with a guy who watched Dragon Ball Z, and we were talking because he likes GT, and I'm like, man, fuck that, man. They made Vegeta a bitch, and he had to cheat to get Super Saiyan 4, and he's like, so what's the difference between that and him being possessed by Majin Buu just so he can beat Goku? And I sat there and I'm like,
hey, damn, you're right.
Motherfucker, you're right.
Yeah, because Vegeta anti-hero, bro. He ain't like Goku, you know.
He allowed himself to be possessed by Babidi so he could beat Goku, and I'm like, fuck, you're right, man. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
I hate GT.
But Vegeta always will be second best, no matter what.
No, not my opinion. He's second best in power. I give him.
Hey, he beat Goku, man.
Popularity.
He surpassed Goku a couple of times briefly.
Yeah,
but no, he beat him in the last movie. In the last Dragon Ball Super movie came out, he beat him in a one-on-one fight. They had a one-on-one fight, no power-ups, no special moves.
The one with Gohan?
Straight up. Superhero.
This is one where when Whis trained him.
Yeah,
I know when he went to Whis first, he was a little bit strong, but I think Goku came.
No, Beerus trained him. Beerus trains him now. But in the last movie that just came out, the superhero movie,
at the beginning, right? At the beginning,
they're like, all right, we're gonna have one-on-one fight, no power-ups, no nothing, and they start to fight, and then at the end credit scene, shows him, and then Goku just like gives up. He passes out. And Vegeta's like, I finally beat him. And he was like so happy.
Yeah.
That movie they did with Broly, Goku and Vegeta looked like they was neck and neck. Did anybody notice that? They seemed like they were same power level to me. Yeah.
I mean, at that time, not only they were that far apart in power levels. I don't think they were.
I don't think they are.
You know, Goku might probably like a slight edge on them, but
they can't be that far apart because you got to be like the same power level whenever they merge together. Not when they wear the rings.
Yeah. They got to be about the same.
Yeah. So,
but this is my thing. I want, and y'all gonna laugh when I say this. I want Yamcha to get back in the game.
Dude, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Dude, how the hell was Yamcha such a badass? And see, this is what pisses me off.
And Dragon Ball and all that stuff. Yeah.
Dude, this is what pisses me off about Dragon Ball Super. I like Dragon Ball Super, but something pisses me off. How the hell are you going to recruit Master Roshi to the Tournament of Power, but not Yamcha? When Yamcha was recruited by King Kai to fight against the Saiyans, but Master Roshi's like, no, this is too strong for me.
I don't think Yamcha is practicing though. I don't think
either is Master Roshi. You looking at porn, man?
He do.
I don't know. That second muscle up, man. He held for a little bit.
Yeah, man. I just want Krillin, Yamcha. I want them to get back in the game. Don't retire.
That was my biggest problem with the later half of Dragon Ball Z. That it got too centered around the Saiyans, and then like Piccolo, Tien. Yeah, they all took a back seat.
Z fighters. That's what Z stands. Z fighter. Yeah. I want to see more of them. You know.
I mean, Yamcha and Tien, like Tien, dude,
he only held Cell. He held Cell down for a while doing the tri beam in that hole for a minute.
Yeah,
you know.
Hey man, y'all can laugh all you want, but OG Dragon Ball, that shit was fire back in the day, man.
See, I'm like you though, Rob. I had to go back after I watched all the Z. I went back and watched Dragon Ball. I enjoyed Dragon Ball, but I'm gonna put it like this: Goku and Master Roshi were some pervy guys.
Oh yeah.
Those world tournaments in Dragon Ball were great, man. Mm-hmm. And the fact that Goku got his butt whooped by Master Roshi and Tien.
Tien wasn't no joke.
Tien was bad.
A little ghost thing. Wasn't nothing.
Goku wife wasn't no joke either. What was her name? I forgot her name.
Chi-Chi?
Chi-Chi? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Chi-Chi wasn't no joke either in them tournaments.
Well, look who her dad is.
Yeah. All those characters took a back seat in DBZ, though.
Yeah,
they did. But this is
they didn't even show launch, but like once.
But I'm glad they got Piccolo powered up now. He's like he turned orange
Piccolo. Yeah, orange Piccolo.
Dude, I don't like the look of him though. I'm glad they probably did something.
I don't like him getting giant size. I didn't like that part of it. You know, the whole him getting giant size. I like the look.
Somebody in Super.
Yeah.
But see, my problem is why every time. Oh, go ahead, Denny.
Honestly, I don't think we've seen it on TV yet. We've seen it in the comic
movie. Yeah,
the movie.
Yeah, I'm talking about the movie, Dragon Ball Super movie. Yeah, superhero.
You see the back private chat? Wow.
Yeah, I seen it.
Okay. This is my only beef with Dragon Ball Z. Period. Okay, I was on a high off the Cell saga when Gohan killed Cell. I'm thinking, okay, they fixed to pass the torch to Gohan.
That was one of them. Yep.
He went back to being a nerd. He stopped
training. Yep.
You know what?
How he's supposed to be one of the most powerful.
You know what I lost
leading to it.
Because
you don't use it, you lose it.
I lost respect for him when they made him the Saiyan man. That was a joke.
That the superhero guy. Yeah,
that was like, man.
But this is what I mean though. Throughout the whole Dragon Ball Z series, even when Gohan was a baby, they was hitting that he had his untapped power.
When he headbutted Radish, it showed his power level. Like, it's hinted that he's gonna be the next.
Didn't they say somewhere that the half human, half Saiyans got
are the strongest? Yeah.
I don't see how that's possible, but
because human, they got that thing, man.
Look how fast the kids learn Super Saiyan, and how long it took Goku and Vegeta to get Super Saiyan. The kids just pick it up like that.
You
gotta think they're passing their genes on to the younger ones when they already at these higher power levels, so the kids kind of get a boost when they already starting.
Yeah.
Fast Eddie throwing a $5 super chat. All episodes of Fallout coming out at the same time. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I'll be watching it.
By Disney Plus standards, that's a bad thing.
But I think it's on Paramount though, or Amazon. I think it is. Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah, we'll see how it go. I one of my favorite games of all time is Fallout 3.
I played it a couple times. I never really got that deep into it.
I'm like you, DJ.
Yeah,
I'm deep into that Halo, where Master Chief is 7 episodes in and still don't have a helmet or a suit.
Don't get me started.
They're like, oh, you guys.
I haven't done my last review because this last episode has irritated me so much. I just, I
heard that the second season was so much better than the first.
It is, Danny. It is. But if you're a hardcore fan, it's gonna piss you off.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
Because
it's like Oh, go
I
ahead.
watched like the first 2 episodes, and when I saw Master Chief took the helmet off, I was stunned because I thought that was his old Stitch not taking the helmet off.
He gets booty ass butt naked in the first season.
Yeah, it's almost like the writers of the show's like, oh, we heard your complaints about season 1. You don't like when he takes his helmet off. And guess what?
Hold my beer.
Yeah, he's not gonna have his costume the whole damn season.
It's like the reverse Judge Dredd, because in the first Judge Dredd, Stallone took his helmet off. On the second one, my boy didn't take it off. I like the second one maybe a little bit better than the first one.
Man, that second one is
fire.
fire.
The first 15 minutes of the first episode of season 2 was fire. He's doing all things. He's like you're playing a Halo game. Then it's like, yeah, we're going back to what we did last season. You know,
the only difference is, even though he doesn't have his costume, the writing's not bad. The writing last year was awful. Like, it was awful. This one, you can watch it, enjoy it for a show, but if you're a hardcore Halo fan, it's still gonna annoy you.
And I'm trying, but it's just getting to me.
I'm not gonna lie, like I like this. Like, I've been liking season 2. I kind of gave up on wanting it to be what I wanted. But when he's walking down that corridor and Cortana's just locking all that shit on him, and he's just being a badass, I was like, that's cool.
Yeah. What do you think about the Spartan 3s?
They look stupid. They're not even Spartans. They're just soldiers dressed in gear.
And he took the one girl, Perez, a medic, and made her a Spartan.
Yeah.
I'm like, she was crying about, oh, I got PTSD, and now she's a Spartan 3, you know?
Yeah.
But don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Hey,
I sent them a link.
To segue back to Dragon Ball Z. Gohan little brother. That's what's his name?
Goten.
Why is he there?
Because he's awesome.
When him and Trunks merge, man, them such as hell.
Yeah.
Well, when you see Fatal, when a guy loves a girl and he's about to go to a tournament and possibly die, you got to get that last minute booty. And sometimes you don't want to put on a condom.
Yeah. But they don't use Goten, man. Use him.
They do.
He was very prominent in the Buu saga.
Yeah. Oh yeah, very prominent. Yeah.
Let me bring it back. Do you guys watch Dragon Ball Epsilon?
No, I don't watch any spin-offs.
That's the one with the thing with the glasses and the shorts.
Let me tell you something. If they put some money behind that, bro, they use Trunks and Goten are the main 2 guys in that series, and it's violent, man. Y'all need to check out Dragon Ball Epsilon, bro. It's dope.
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube for free. You know, because if it's fan stuff, they can't make money off of it. Check that out.
I don't do fan.
Oh, it's dope, bro. They got the design. The designs look dope. They don't even look like anything from the show, but it's hardcore lore. I think you should check it out, man. It's dope.
I can't, man. It was like when people tell me to watch fan-made Star Wars or fan-made Star or
some of that stuff is fire. Some of that stuff is fire. Some fan-made stuff better than some of the studios that do it.
I agree.
Well, the bar is very low now.
I know you done heard it 1,000 times from me, but that Gambit one,
you know, I did see the fan-made Madam Web on Pornhub. That was pretty good.
I bet it's got a higher rating than
yeah.
Somebody
$100.
Yeah. What up, bro?
What's up?
There we go. What's up, guys?
I'm not coming on.
Oh man, dude. Yo, when I saw your video, because I didn't hear about it anywhere else. Like, I didn't see it on Twitter or anything. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw your video talking about him. And I was like, what? Are you serious? I cannot believe we lost him. That hit me hard.
I was at work
real hard. And then your video after didn't do well. Oh, God, dude, you had me freaking balling, dude. Seriously.
That's what I told him, bro. I told him the same thing.
I'm sitting here and you're showing all the people's stuff on Twitter, and I'm like, dude, choking up. I couldn't believe it.
Bro, your mic sound good. Bro, your mic sound fantastic. What kind of mic is that you use?
Shit, I don't even remember the name of this. It's Odyssey headphones. Pretty good. Yeah, headsets. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm not even using the real good mic. This is my secondary roam around the house. I don't have to be behind my computer mic.
Man, I got an XRL mic, bro. I can never get this thing to sound good.
Wait, that's because you didn't have me come over yet. I'm literally walking distance from you, bro. I can come over there and hook you up.
Let me finish Final Fantasy. I got a damn sound mixer. I don't know. Like it says low, medium, high. I don't know what the fuck those are for.
Yeah. It's not the size. It's how you use it.
Oh my god, it's Nazi.
Oh man.
Someone looks hungover.
Hailing from Nazi Germany.
Let's cook me in.
You okay? Why are you looking like that?
He frozen?
I think he.
Sorry, just had a bad night. Sorry. Looking at I'm not gonna say what it is on stream. No.
You can go if you need to go.
Private chat. I just. Well, first, you guys talked about Dragon Ball yet? Probably too late for that, right?
Yeah, no, we're kind of still in it, knee deep, sort of.
Okay, all right. Let me just. I just want to say my piece for Akira because let me tell you something. Whether I didn't care if it was a rerun or a new episode. Okay, when DBZ was on, my ass was in attendance. If it was new, if it was old, I did not care. I wanted to see Dragon Ball Z. And as a writer, I'll tell you this, okay? When I think of the most perfectly developed character I've ever seen, Vegeta. I have never seen a character so perfectly developed.
Piccolo!
In any medium.
No, it's the art.
No. Piccolo's great too. Don't get me wrong. Okay, but with Vegeta, there was so many goddamn layers. Okay, because this guy, he's like this ruthless fucking villain. Then he's a good guy, but he acts like, you know, an asshole, like towards his wife and his kids. Goes to love his wife and his kids. Then goes to die for them. Okay, goes back to life. Hates Kakarot. Learns to love and respect Kakarot like a brother. There is so many layers with that character in so many ways he was developed, and I've never seen a character so perfectly. It felt so natural. None of it ever felt forced or like they were just doing it to put it in a new direction, like, you know, making fucking Sylar a fucking Scarelli brother and fucking Heroes, and then retconning that eight episodes later. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking stupid.
I got that reference.
On your point, Adam, is it true that when he wrote Vegeta, he had to rewrite him because when he went to the Western culture, people loved him so much that he continued the character? He's actually supposed to get rid of Vegeta earlier.
Yeah, he was supposed to. Yeah, that's what I heard. He didn't. He actually want to.
Because Dragon Ball finished in Japan way before it even debuted in America.
Yeah,
you must be talking about
with a Frieza saga.
Yeah, the G's. Yeah, who? I got a question. Going around the table, who's favorite villain? Who is your favorite villain? Everybody.
Right there.
I said Vegeta, but it's kind of, you know, he's kind of a mix of both.
I see. I couldn't count Vegeta no more as a villain.
Yeah.
No. I wouldn't. I wouldn't either. Honestly,
I'm gonna have to say for me would be Cell. Cell is
blasphemy.
He's like, dude. I like the Cell stuff, so I would probably go Cell. He's my favorite.
The androids was dope too, but I would have to give it to Cell.
No, for me, honestly, it is the androids.
Well, they gotta give me because Goku had that disease and had a heart attack, so they kind of got off easy. You know?
Fair enough.
Yeah. So y'all just gonna gloss over the one guy who killed everybody.
Well, he ate him like chocolate, though.
He ate him like chocolate, dude. Come on, yeah.
That's not true. He turned Chi-Chi into an egg. and then he did that worldwide extinction thing where he just blasted everybody from the lookout. Then he turned into Kid Buu.
I hate Fat Boo's voice. So
then he turned to Kid Buu and just wiped out the entire planet.
Yeah, he did. I forgot about
that. That's actually true. Okay, you know what? I can't.
And then he said, "You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna go to every other planet and destroy those planets.
Yeah,
until your bitch ass stop hiding."
Okay, you know what?
And there used to be 5 Supreme Ties. He killed 4 of them.
Okay, who y'all got out of Frieza and Buu?
Frieza. I'm a Frieza fan. I like, especially what happened, what they do with Frieza, man. I'm loving Frieza. And now we got Black Frieza. Oh my god, dude! They did
that King Cold, like his King Cold bullshit with his father. Like, don't worry, father, I'm gonna make you proud. It's so fucking stupid.
Frieza's getting smart.
I think it's taking out my Trunks in like 2 seconds. I'm like, oh, you just killed Frieza for me. Damn it!
Not only is his race a mystery, right? We really don't know too much about his race, but
He's
the man's
racist as
finally
fuck.
smartening up.
Yeah.
Monkeys.
He's finally smartening up. He's paying attention to what's going on with the gods and everything, and then he goes and says, hyperbolic time chamber, 10 years. What? I mean,
Yeah, but see,
you couldn't
he
even do
added
more
after
than a
the
year on Earth, right? There was a thing, there was a limit. You couldn't do more than a year at a time. You had to like take breaks or whatever. I mean, he just took 10 years flat and came back all
that
freaking.
was shit he added after the fact. Frieza's initial run was, hey, he was a racist slaver, got his ass whooped, then got resurrected as a cyborg, got his ass whooped again, and that was it. That was it.
I'm just talking about the Namek.
He was arrogant.
Because before we even knew who Frieza was, you will see characters say Lord Frieza, and they'll be like, "Oh shoot, Lord.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true. Okay.
The fear that, yeah.
In the back of our mind, who the freak is this Lord Frieza? What is he all about?
He's
We
like
was
Thanos.
Yeah.
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 And he killed Goku's parents, man. You know.
I'm sorry, him fucking handed Vegeta his ass after like all the shit that we've seen Vegeta cause. That was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
when he
that's
killed-
where, Vegeta earned a lot of the masses respect too, because he was fighting Frieza, even though we knew he didn't stand a chance. But he was holding his own, trying to save people on Namek. So.
That death speech though, that hit me. Oh, that's one thing I wanted to say too. Dragon Ball was one of the first cartoons where, like you were saying, if Dragon Ball's on, I was there. Like I don't care. I mean,
absolutely.
If I'm walking down in a shop and I see a Dragon Ball section, I was the kid who would just stand there and just look.
I didn't care if it was a filler.
I don't care what it was, if it was merchandise or what. But as far as the show is concerned, it was the first cartoon that you had episodes that I'm telling you, I thought I had superpowers.
Yeah.
Because it would give you this rush in your body. Your hair would stick on end. You would feel superhuman during some moments.
Hope you let that kid on Fatal thing to be.
I knew
Rock the dragon.
Daddy, I knew you go.
Oh, yeah, and one of the hardest theme songs ever. I gotta
that
say,
little kid is crazy. That little kid is
I mean,
crazy.
they had some really good. When Vegeta gave his death speech,
yeah,
when he was telling Goku, "You can't
dude.
fuck with Frieza. You need to kill him. And this is what he's done to us." I mean, I'm
right now.
I'm getting that feeling right now, just thinking about this. Vegeta Final Flash against Cell. Vegeta Final Flash against Cell is like one of the most best scenes in the entire series. Like I almost flew. I almost levitated off the ground when I saw that. It was impacted, perfectly drawn, great music. Vegeta's got the best effing music in the entire show, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, Hell's Bells, just uncanny.
Y'all need to get off Vegeta's dick, man. All of you,
bro.
Bro.
He is.
Dude, okay, hold on.
He's boss.
Hold on. I'm on. I want to ask a
Every
question. I'm going to ask a question. Right. I'm going to be very vague. Who is this character? Started off as the bad guy. Was a rival to Goku, ended up being a good guy. You guys can't answer that because that was Yamcha, Tien, Piccolo, Vegeta. That was all of them.
Yeah, but compared to them, Vegeta got the lion's share of the development through the damn years, man.
Sure did.
Like it wasn't just like that. He was bad and turned good.
Like
there was so much more to him after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, you talk shit about.
Don't touch my Bulma.
Yeah.
You know you cold.
Oh, dude, yeah,
that was from the
that's my Bulma. That's number 2.
Battle of the Gods.
That's Bulma is number 2, bro. Because when he punched him in the face, Beerus punched him straight in the face, and he came back from that. I almost orgasmed right in my chair. I could not believe he turned face from fucking Beerus punched in the face.
The best speeches in the whole series, like even in Super when he's motivating Goku at the end. I mean, that's just one of the best speeches, you know.
Yeah.
So you guys gonna gloss over? You guys gonna completely gloss over when Piccolo sacrifices himself for Gohan against the Saiyans?
Okay.
That was.
What are you talking about? You wouldn't have the Vegeta arc.
Okay.
It wasn't for the Piccolo arc. Man, y'all crazy.
You know you're hardcore when you kill your
I wasn't a Gohan fan. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wasn't a Gohan fan. Like when I found out Gohan would beat Cell at the end. Don't get me wrong. He was like in the video game. Level 2 Gohan was like OP in the DBZ games.
Piccolo or Vegeta?
You kill your boy.
Well, technically, if you count GT as canon, which it's not.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Separate thing.
Does it,
Anymore.
I'm sorry.
because
I
Apple
don't know.
comes back in
Canon.
GT
I've
and he
tried.
kills him again. GT is awful, man.
It is. It's really bad. Especially
I
after
really-
watching Super, it's like just throw GT in the garbage. Nobody
You're
cares.
not a real fan unless you all like Dragon Ball Evolution and represent it
shut up.
like
Oh.
this guy did.
Wow.
Why?
Who like Dragon Ball Evolution?
Don't bring that up.
That
The
guy.
YouTube video clips are better than that.
That's how me and Rob became friends. Was through
Yeah.
Dragon
You
Ball.
like Dragon? That must be
Goku
a
in high
guilty
school.
pleasure. That's a guilty pleasure.
It's a real guilty pleasure.
I got guilty pleasures like that. Like what's that Marvel movie? Ben Affleck old wife.
Daredevil?
Electra.
I love that movie, bro.
Daredevil rocked the house.
But you got
I
some bad.
can watch
you got some
Electra
good
every
points.
day, bro.
You got some good points to it.
I never finished that movie.
I love that movie, man.
I'm also like the Masters of the Universe movie too.
Hell yeah, that's my
Fucking A.
With
favorite
Dolph
movie of all
Lundgren. With Dolph Lundgren.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
honestly, I went into that movie thing. I was going to hate it. Rob showed me that movie. I was like, I love the shit out of this flick.
Wow.
Hey, let me ask y'all
with a
this real
shotgun. I
quick.
was happy.
Let me ask y'all this real quick since we talking about villains. What do you
You
guys
like
think
that.
about Whis and Beerus? What you think about it?
I think Wheats is fire. Beerus is kind of boring.
Oh yeah, I love them.
Okay. Now Whis is
Boring?
actually stronger than Beerus, right?
Yeah.
Whis
the
is
angels,
Whis is an
the
angel.
the angels are stronger than the gods of destruction.
Angels are. Yep.
Okay.
I want to see Whis' daddy go because he's supposed to be the strongest out of all of them. So I
Grand
wanna see
Priest?
that- I want to see.
Yeah,
that.
he's supposed to be dope. He is supposed to be dope. Have you guys been watching the new Dragon Ball fan made animations,
Some of them.
like the God series and all that they have?
Who's that
None of
guy
it, you
with the
guys-
glasses and the ponytail and little wand stick thing? He's a new villain. One of the new villains.
Ponytail with a
Glasses.
He wear
Are you
glasses.
talking about that? You're talking about that Dragon Ball side show that's not
Yeah.
really canon.
ST or something like that?
I have to watch it. I really haven't watched it. I
Do
thought that
you
was
watch
just.
Dragon Ball Epsilon? You watch Epsilon?
I don't believe I watched that one.
Are y'all just
Epsilon?
making shit up now?
Uh-uh.
No, bro, we telling the truth.
No,
These
it's
are
on there.
fan shows. That Epsilon is fire. I can't believe nobody's seen it. It's dope. It's violent too. It's dark. It's real dark.
I don't
It's
watch
by
fan made stuff.
It's by Trunks and Goten. It's dope. Everybody check that out.
Well,
man.
you let me know when Android 18 and Bulma does the show,
They
Oh God!
All right. Yeah.
and you send me the
Dragon Ball
Pornhub link.
Housewives.
Yeah,
I think they have
Wow.
that on Pornhub. Actually, now
So
you mention
let-
it.
let-
Wow.
Yeah, let's just agree that the worlds he created, the the different timelines, the different characters, just the different villains and heroes, like how unique everyone was. Like
Yeah.
there was no one character that really felt the same.
no,
Okay, like everyone really felt different. Everyone really had their own unique character, and really in so many other stories where like you could pick out like 3 people who are like interchangeable. There was never anyone like that.
Except for
Dragon Ball
Yamcha.
or even Evolution. or not Evolution, sorry. Dragon Ball Z.
yeah, Evolution.
My bad.
Evolution.
I'm an idiot. Sorry. My bad.
Hey,
Dude,
and watch this.
Dude,
Based on what
I
you
just
said,
got yelled at for an hour. I'm not like doing so good.
Oh, you all right? Hey, based on what you said too, he building these worlds and these characters. All these characters are named after food, and it took me a long time to
Right.
get there.
I didn't know that.
They all
Oh,
named after food.
Radix is radish. Goku is vegetable, or no, that's Vegeta. He's vegetable. Kakarot is carrot.
Yeah.
Bulma means titties. I mean their last name is Briefs. You know,
Yeah,
you got
Briefs.
Brawl
Briefs.
Briefs, Trunks
Yeah.
Briefs. You know,
Wow.
Yeah. And we never thought about it because the show is so dope. You know.
yeah. We just didn't care.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, Absalon. No, I'm gonna check this out. I'm looking at
Bro,
it right now.
check
No, I have
it
not
out.
seen this
It's-
one.
It's fire. I wish they could somehow make it canon. It's so dope.
That same style too that the ones I've been watching, but
and do you see the different styles of designs? But the designs look cool though. Please
yeah.
check that
I'm
out.
telling you,
man.
animations, people are making some really sick shit today, man. It's not like it was back in the day. I'm loving
and
this.
think about it. Even the fan made stuff, since technology is out there now, it's
looking
almost
great.
on the same level as these studios now
Looking
with the
great.
fan films.
Now I remember the ones on YouTube that were like 10 years ago. They did one on the Cell Saga, the Frieza Saga, and stuff. You remember those? They were like 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were good, but those like real life though. They were real life with special effects and done really well. But they just did trailers at a time. I don't think they actually came out with the full series. But I can't remember the name of the company, Ninja something. I think maybe. They did a really good job. You can find them on YouTube. Just look up fan made Dragon Ball Z and you will find them. They have one for Cell and Frieza. I think they even did a Trunks one. But two things I wanted to say real quick. One, you were wrong about Majin Vegeta. First of all, how dare you dog that? It's not fake. Majin wanted. He
I got
wanted
Majin Vegeta tattoo right there.
Okay. He wanted the power up, but that's not why. He didn't cheat. He wanted him to reset his mind
Reawaken the
because he was
evil
being
that's in his soul.
exactly.
I know
and
the
that's
whole
what it was
speech
about.
by heart.
Okay.
He cheated in GT. You can't
Well,
find
okay,
no kind
well,
of
I said-
resolution to that.
Yeah, I said his favorite line about one thing is saying always keeps. It looks like you didn't catch what I was trying to
Right.
say when I super chatted that. Yeah, that was the whole
Oh yeah.
thing I
yeah.
was trying to say. But two, and I just figured this out because I went back and rewatched Dragon Ball. Mr. Popo was the first one in Dragon Ball to hint at Ultra Instinct.
Really?
Yes, when he was fighting Goku, watch that. You're gonna be like, holy shit, you're right. He was
You
the
talking
first
about
person
in
to hint at
Dragon
Ultra
Ball or
Instinct.
Dragon Ball Z?
Dragon Ball, when little Goku, back when Kid Goku was fighting
Bro, you're
Mr.
gonna have to
Popo.
give us the clip in the
I-
private chat.
I'll give you the clip.
Bro, because Ultra Instinct
I
is
could not
all
believe
the
it.
way. Ultra Instinct is all the way in Super.
Mhm.
Let me get
Now
this.
it wasn't called that. I'm just saying it was the first hint. And if you have to watch the clip to get what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Ryan Newsom threw a $2 super chat. DBZ's most throwaway characters, Pycon and Oob. Pycon was not actually in Dragon Ball Z manga. It was created for fillers in the series. So
Hold on,
Pycon
remind me
isn't
who
really an
was Pycon.
official character.
Remind me who was Picon? Who was
Pycon
You
was
know
Pycon.
when he
dead.
died, when Goku died in the afterlife, and they had that afterlife tournament after the Cell Saga. He was that
dope,
one-
though.
Oh, he was awesome. He beat
He
Cell and
looked- he
Frieza
looked
on
like-
one hit.
He looked like Cell, the green dude.
Yeah. He was like Cell mixed with Piccolo.
Wasn't
yeah.
Pycon actually a god of destruction at one time? They said.
Pycon? No.
No, not Pycon. He
I
looked
thought I
like
read that
Piccolo,
somewhere.
but he was already dead, and they were having that champion where we got to see the Grand Kai, which was that
Yeah.
old man that we never got to see any action from. And they were having a little tournament where you had that one Athan guy that looked like what did he? Who was that? He was super powerful. It was him and another one that was fighting. He was supposed to represent like Hercules or something like that. And they were training for hundreds and hundreds of years. Yeah. Him. And so Goku and Pycon fought, and he did the same thing where he had this big turban and threw it on the ground, and it, he had waited, and he had this weird fire power. He was really fast, but Goku ended up actually.
Picon after they finished fighting, like after the tournament, wasn't they training together or something?
Well, that was the Janemba. If you're talking about, he made another appearance when they were in the Janemba movie. And
a lot of
Pycon
people
bought
get his-
Goku enough time to fuse.
A lot of people get those two mixed up. They think of, because I brought it up to a guy at work, the Pycon thing. He's like, Pycon, that was in the Janemba movie. I'm like, no, he's also in Z too, right after the Cell Saga.
Yeah.
All right, put that link in the private chat.
And Oob just what? He vanished off. They stopped talking about him. I thought he was supposed to be like real powerful.
Yeah, that led into GT, right?
Well, I mean, it's the end of Boo, but I don't think we actually saw him until GT, right?
Yeah. Well, he was in at the end of. He was in the last 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Z at the World Tournament, because that's why Goku left.
Yeah.
He left to go train him, and then
you're
he was
you're flying off at the end, I think.
And then he was in a lot of GT, and then they mentioned him a lot in Dragon Ball Super. But yeah. All right, you got the link. You guys can check it out. I'm gonna wait till after the stream to look at the link. But yeah, I like Oob. I like one of GT sucks, but I like what they did with Oob in GT when he fused with Fat Boo. I mean, they didn't do shit with him after that, but he was pretty cool in that one part.
What was the name of the evil? I mean, they were all evil, but the boo that was all dark and stuff. What was his name?
That was just Evil Boo.
That was Evil Boo.
Okay.
Justin Monty threw a $10 super chat. Hey guys, just wanted to pop in and say that the Oscars are happening right now. Fuck Parasite now, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse did not win Best Animated Film. Well, they're not going to give it to it twice, regardless if it deserved it or not.
Who won it?
Yeah, who won? Who won Best Animated Film?
I'm not gonna lie, I still like the first Spider-Verse
Did
movie.
you like the evil?
I like it more.
Omega Shenron in that saga, Rob.
And
I like the concept of it. I don't like the way it was executed.
I like the different dragons. And then
I thought all the concepts in Dragon Ball. If you read the concepts for GT, all of
sounds
it
good on
is
paper,
really
yeah.
good. It's like, oh man, we're gonna have this lost Tuffle which is baby, who's gonna get revenge on the same. Like that sounds awesome. Sucked. Oh, Dr. Duro and Dr. What's his name? Moreau, whatever, is gonna build Super 17. That sounds awesome. Sucked. And then the Dragon Ball is cracking because of all the negative energy and stuff like that, and have like 7 evil dragons. Like all that is really cool in
10
concept.
dragons.
the
It
execution.
was a concept.
Yeah.
My only beef with GT, why turn him back to a boy? That was
Well,
my only beef.
I didn't like that either.
I read
That's my
because
only
they wanted to make it more like the original Dragon Ball. They wanted to bring in younger.
If that's the
viewers.
fact that they wanted to go with, then give it to Gohan.
Yeah, but see, what we fail to understand is GT came out way before Dragon Ball Z even aired in America.
Yeah,
so Dragon Ball wasn't that popular. It was losing popularity in Japan.
right.
So they
It
wanted to
gaining
bring it back.
popularity
to
over
base-
here.
Yeah.
That's right. I keep forgetting about the real timeline. I'm
Yeah.
still thinking everything is this, but it wasn't like that.
See,
That's
once they found out, oh wait, no, people like Dragon Ball Z, they're like, oh, we're gonna do Dragon Ball Super. It's gonna completely negate Dragon Ball GT, which technically it doesn't really negate GT. We like to think it does, though. But
Yeah, I couldn't swallow GT, though I did like you said, it's good on paper. The whole Dragon Ball is getting cracked and corrupted. That was actually a really cool idea, but they just bombed on the entire plot after that. Like
the writing was
even
awful.
Fight was
It was too focused on the like.
didn't like the
the
Dragon
first-
Punch.
Yeah, the first like 20 episodes was just Trunks, Pan, and Goku.
Yeah.
Where even Dragon Ball, they moved around and like, oh, let's go see what this character is
Different
doing.
location. Yeah.
You were just fixed on those characters for like 16, 20 episodes. It's like, Jesus, man. And the fighting
Pan
was
is
so
so
boring.
annoying.
Just the
Pan is
animation. You
annoying,
take
bro.
you take Dragon Ball Super animation compared to GT, just undeniable better.
Yeah.
I mean, the work they did on Dragon Ball Super was awesome.
Have you
even
Oh, I was gonna say, have you seen speaking of art styles, the Studio Ghibli style for Dragon Ball that someone did?
Oh,
They-
yeah,
they-
the old
no.
school style. Yeah, like the early
Yeah.
80s style anime.
Yeah, they took
that's my favorite art style of anime. That older, like, Akira style,
I love that.
I
art style.
love that style.
It's that retro style of
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah.
Because now they want to do 3D in there. and
Yeah.
It
Which
just
is
don't
fine.
feel authentic,
I'm just nostalgic with it.
that was my biggest problem with the last movie that came out. Was
It was-
none of it was hand drawn. It was all done like a 3D computer CGI.
I like some of the images when they did a 360 camera, but at the same time, it looks so computer generated.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
that feel,
Hey, I
It
wanna
just
ask-
it's
I gotta say-
easier.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys real fast. What are you guys' favorite movie? Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball Z movie.
Canon or non-canon? Doesn't matter.
And it don't matter.
Ooh.
the Brawly one was actually pretty good. Resurrection
they're
F was
good.
also good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the
The
one-
old
I like
school
the-
ones,
I like
the first
Bardock.
Brawly.
I was
What
gonna
was
say
the
first
one
Brawly.
where Goku was fighting?
First
He was doing
Brawly
all
movie.
that fighting, and it was all that rock and roll music.
I don't remember
The
that.
what?
Oh! You're
Was
you're
it
talking about
Coolers?
that one was all right. That was not cooler. That you're talking about
Ain't
the
that
Super
Cooler's
Piccolo
Revenge?
guy.
Lord
Nah,
Slug.
That
You're
Dead
talking about Lord
Zone?
Slug.
Dead
There was a
Zone?
lot of American rock
No.
music in that.
No,
the-
there was rock music and Cooler's Revenge. That's my favorite.
No,
Oh.
no, from
Meta
Cooler's
Cooler. Okay.
from Cooler's Revenge up to BoJack. All those movies, they started putting heavy metal music in it.
And I thought I had the bootleg because I said, "What is all this mainstream?"
Yeah, I remember buying the VHS, and it's like introducing or featuring this band, and like the Brawley movie had it, BoJack had it, Super 13 had it. Like, yeah. But I'm with you,
Disturbed.
Danny. I'm with you with the Bardock and History of Trunks are my two favorites.
I love History of Trunks.
I like Bardock. When he found out, when he turned Super Saiyan for the first time,
I never seen
like,
It's the History of Trunks about him and Gohan in the future.
It's in the future, yeah. When Gohan's training Trunks. So.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
History Trunks and Bardock are the only two movies that are technically canon because they fit right into the canon, except for the Bardock shit. When he did the Dragon Ball Super Brawly movie, they completely retconned Goku's origin, which makes that Bardock movie obsolete now.
Wow.
I'm about to blow you guys' mind. I actually like this Dragon Ball movie, and it don't have nothing to do with Goku. Goku is not in this at all. The one where Gohan and Krillin was trying to save everybody because they were turning evil. Which one was that one? Remember, it was like a potion, and it was making everybody evil, and the only people that was still good was Gohan, Krillin, and that little dragon that Gohan used to ride on.
I don't think it was a movie. I think that was the Garlic Jr. saga.
That's Garlic Jr.
Oh,
isn't
you right. Yeah. You right. That was a series. That wasn't a movie.
Okay. Yeah, it was like 6 or 7 episodes. It was three VHSs back in my day.
Yeah, you right.
I actually like the Garlic Jr. saga for filler. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I
remember that live action movie that was loosely based on Dragon Ball Z. It was like, I think it was called Wind Raiders or something. And one could control water, one could control wind.
That's called the Avatar Last Airbender.
No, you're talking about the little kangaroo looking things.
No. This is real people. I think it's called Storm Riders or something like that. It's called
Storm Riders.
This a Dragon Ball Z episode?
It was loosely based on Dragon Ball Z. There's a lot.
Ryan Newsom doing a $5 super chat. Do you think Vegeta had the worst beating out of all the DBZ characters?
That damn left arm. That damn left arm was always broke.
I love that. He's finally getting checked out by
I think it's Yamcha, man. Yamcha took some beatings throughout
the sensu bean couldn't fix that.
Krillin took
one thing.
Sensu bean, bro.
Yeah, how many times Krillin died?
Yeah, Krillin died a lot. You right, man.
Go on,
Piccolo. How many times did Piccolo almost have to die? You know, right? And it's getting to the point now where, like, you expect it now. He takes a blast. Oh, he's still alive. He's just, he's barely alive. But I'm sure he's fine.
I had me a garden full of sensu beans. That's all I have.
Mm-hmm.
You think as much as they use them motherfuckers that dude be growing it all the time. That motherfucker said, like, we only got 3 beans, Goku. What the
I'm gonna get one to the bad guy first, so we
can. You gotta get your butt in that hyperbolic chamber and grow some for like 100 years.
Right? You have a whole fucking greenhouse in that motherfucker.
Hey, they'll have 3 left and then do something stupid and lose 2.
And then give one to the bad guy so you can fight him at full strength. That's what he does.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was the one
even I cringed. That Vegeta did. Why are you gonna let him evolve to his perfect form and then get your butt kicked? I don't like Vegeta. You're not thinking. You're not thinking.
That shit was funny, man.
That was his weak point, though.
I want to ask y'all this real quick. The first time Vegeta became a Super Saiyan, do you think he cheated?
No. He went a different way.
The first time he became a Super Saiyan, you think he cheated? No way.
I'm just saying. I heard a lot of people say,
how would he have cheated?
Because people are
he went to an asteroid.
You don't have to be good. You just have to push yourself to that level.
Unlock it. You unlock it.
Goku got pissed off because Krillin got killed, and that pushed him over the edge. Vegeta went to that planet and almost died, and then said, "I gotta do what I gotta do to survive."
He didn't care anymore.
Yeah. Because Vegeta went off after that.
I think it was messed up how he did Trunks. He's like, so Kakarot's son can do this too.
There was a fan made redub of that scene when he's on the planet. He's like, "That's it. I want to be a Super Saiyan. I want to be a Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
He's just crying like a little bitch. As much as I hated him making fun, that shit was funny.
It's funny.
I'm gonna tell you.
I remember-
I want it.
I'm gonna tell you the most epic Vegeta moment, and it wasn't any fighting, any nothing. And I'm pretty sure all you guys' jaw was dropped when it was Yamcha, Vegeta, and Bulma. And
God.
Yamcha realized that Bulma liked Vegeta, and he was like, "Y'all together?" And Vegeta was like, "Yeah,
son.
we together."
Yeah, son. Yeah.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it?
I like when when Bulma was like, Vegeta was taking a shower and Bulma was outside. He's like, "Hey, servant woman, bring me a
Yeah. Bring me a shirt or something. And he wears like that purple shirt or a pink shirt.
You know what I
Yeah,
don't
that's
like about
That's
Dragon
that
Ball?
famous bad man shirt. That
They
bad
did
man
some
shit.
some crazy stuff. Like they made the Ginyu Force look so cheesy. All them poses and all that.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, they were Power Ranger mock-ups.
Yeah, that's all
they
they were, yeah.
literally were making
Yeah.
fun of Power Rangers.
All the stuff,
And
Japanese
they were
stuff over there, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why-
but you
that's
know
why
what? They-
Goku was really badass. The way he did Ginyu Force, I was like, this right here.
I think
I
that Ginyu
enjoyed
Force
them.
was needed though, because when they was on Namek, that was a pretty dark saga, man.
Yeah.
You know, they was on a planet far away from Earth and Frieza killing everybody, man. That was a serious arc, man. So you had to put some comedy somewhere in there.
I will tell you Vegeta's greatest fight ever in Dragon Ball Z history. Greatest fight. Him versus Android 19.
I agree.
He ripped that motherfucker's arms off.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude.
And
Yeah.
then
Come
Black.
here, Ginsu, boy. Then Piccolo's talking about,
That's when he turned Super Saiyan for the first time.
Yeah.
He did that famous "The Prince's Back," and they did the
Yeah.
commercial on Toonami where they picked that scene. That was perfect.
Hey, Toonami
And,
had some of the best like intros for the next episode
Uh-huh.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say another one too.
Does a
Rob,
machine like you ever experience fear?
when the alternate Vegeta, the alternate Frieza cheat and got Goku with that poison, and then Vegeta figured it out and whipped his ass. Remember that one? In
Nah,
Super,
I can't remember that. Which one was that?
the alternate in Super,
Oh, when it
the alternate Frieza had these little things, poison things in his arm, and he cheated and he beat
Poison dart, yeah.
Yeah.
beat Goku.
Goku.
But Vegeta figured it out, and man, Vegeta talked some shit to him, boy.
I don't even remember that.
I
Yeah,
don't remember that either. I stopped watching Super when Goku went Ultra Instinct, and I
Oh.
was hyped during that.
Bro, Super's actually pretty good. People give it a lot of
Yeah.
shit. It's pretty good.
I think it's
Oh,
Like,
good.
you would
Super,
never.
yeah, Super.
I never thought the day I would see Goku and Frieza fighting side by side.
That last fight
And-
was good.
and being in sync, like working.
And dude, you see Vegeta's face when it's going off. Vegeta's like,
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
so pissed.
Well,
Throw me, monkey.
when Vegeta was teaching the other Saiyan from the other planet,
Yeah, the young one. Yeah.
the young one.
Yeah, yeah. But dude, Frieza's like badass now, though, man.
I
He's
want
like,
to
I didn't
see
like
black.
I like them two
Frieza animated.
Saiyan girls though. I didn't like them.
the what?
Who?
The two Saiyan girls from the other dimension.
Oh,
I like
the
Khalifa
one.
and Brawley's
It was
counter.
one-
Yeah,
yeah. One of them turned
Miss
like
Brawley.
she was strong
Yeah.
like Brawley and Berserk and all that food.
yeah. The trans
Mhm.
Brawley I could do without, but the other one I liked.
When they fused, they were badass. But I was hoping,
Yeah.
you know,
That
even
was before Brawley
um,
was canon.
Then them old wolf
Yeah.
things. I hate them wolf things.
No, the stupid girls that got fat when they powered up, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
it came like
God.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
But they were doing the Sailor Moon.
Oh, I cannot
Isn't
stand
that what
those.
Frieza like? If you're powered
That
up,
was
he just kills
painful.
them. You're like, you're supposed to wait.
Just think about this though. If it wasn't for the mercy of Krillin, we would never had Vegeta in future episodes. Just think-
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he was gonna
Right, yeah,
kill him.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
wait,
Did
was
you
that
really think that sword would have killed him though?
No, I don't think it
maybe
would
cut off his tail?
have.
Hey man, if it
They
wasn't
cut
for
off the
Krillin,
freaking tail for God's sakes.
if it wasn't for
What was
Krillin,
that?
we wouldn't have Cell Perfect, and you know,
Yeah.
Krillin got that booty though later.
I don't know how much more
You got that real sex doll.
already. Can you imagine if Ultra Instinct and turn to the Azaru gorilla? They'd probably be unstoppable.
Oh, I don't know. He probably can't.
I don't know.
control offense.
They need to
That's-
wish for their tails back. Why
I
have
think
they not done it yet? Why
I
are they
think-
not
okay.
wishing back for their
Can you
tails?
imagine they turn to those apes and then they do the fusion dance? That super ape would be unstoppable.
Well, all they have to do is take a pair of pliers to pull their tail out, just like they did in GT.
Yeah,
Oh well,
they
yeah, that was
They
that
did
was
it in
that was
Dragon Ball all the time too. With
God.
Goku, just bloop, they just bloop,
pop it off.
bloop
Yeah.
See, it killed. This is what GT kills me for, because old Kai is like, oh yeah, we're gonna pull out his tail so he can become Super Saiyan 4. How the fuck do you know that when in Dragon Ball Z you didn't even know what a Super Saiyan was?
It was
I don't like
a
the old
legend,
guy.
you
The
know.
old guy is ridiculous.
Well, no, wait, wasn't that the old one though? It was the
old one.
old elder Kai. Did he not know about Super Saiyans?
No, he didn't. No, none of them knew
King
about
Kai did, but not old Kai.
No.
Oh, huh.
Yes,
Because he knew
Supreme
about
Kai
Ultra
didn't know-
Instinct.
Yeah. Well, Supreme Kai didn't even know what the fuck is. Nobody knew what a Super Saiyan was because they weren't patrolling the planet the way they were supposed to. It didn't make any sense. And they also
Wasn't there a
changed how
legend that there was a Super Saiyan before Goku went Super Saiyan. Like that.
Yeah.
The legend, you know.
Legend.
Super Saiyan, yeah.
But I think they hinted that wasn't that Bardock. Wasn't that the
Frieza knew about it? He was scared of it.
The ancestor told him about a yellow monkey, a monkey with yellow hair, and that's how Frieza knew about it.
Yeah, that's why he was so scared of it. That's why he killed all the
That's his ancestors. That's
why
he killed all the Saiyans. That's right.
Yeah, I was one of saying Bardock went back and when he got blown up by Frieza, he got sucked into the past, and then he turned Super Saiyan against one of Frieza's ancestors, and he became that legendary Super Saiyan that we. At least that's what I'm understanding.
I've been meaning to see that. Is that a good movie too? The Bardock movie.
Yeah, I've only seen it once.
Any Dragon Ball Z is worth it, bro.
I forgot. You guys said that was your favorite movie, right?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Sure about Goku Daddy.
Yeah.
Okay, and his mom in that too, right?
No, his mom's in the newest one. In the newest one, they show his mom. No,
his mom is in the new Brawly movie.
Brawly
5-minute warning, guys. I lost track of time. 5-minute warning.
Okay. Gotcha, bro.
Talk about Dragon Ball, and I lose all track of time.
Let me ask this question real fast, and then I'm through. Who is the strongest human? Krillin, Yamcha, or Tien? Or is Tien even a human?
Yo, Tien held back Cell, bro.
That's what I said earlier. Yeah, I said that Tri-Beam.
Tien held back Cell. That Tri-Beam, bro.
Only because he got tired. That's how Cell got out.
There's another one. Hey, there's another fan made that makes fun of Tien during that scene. Whoever that guy is, he does great work. You guys got to check these out. Where there's another one about Tien talking about Cell, and Cell's like, "Who the hell are you? You ain't shit, freaking oh shit."
What the freak is Tien's little friend? What is he? Yeah, what the freak is Chaozu? What is that?
I don't know. I think yeah.
He like a little puppet or something.
Well, all those characters are based off of things from different Japanese lore and stuff. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Didn't he die by trying to blow up? He's trying to blow up a
Nappa.
What's the name? Nappa, right? Yeah.
Man, first of all, we forgot to mention that the strongest human is Hercule. We forgot to mention that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Not Hercule.
He saved the world a few times.
Not Hercule, Satan.
I mean, he went up against Cell and survived. He went up against Boo and survived. Kid Boo, nonetheless, I believe.
Does it again.
Yep.
Dude, he's so fucking funny.
He's funny. He's funny. He's a good comic relief.
I hated him at first. I'll tell you the truth.
I
hated him at first. I did not any human episode with human filler. I hated it with passion. Like we're talking like borderline prejudiced. And then it came around. I started liking it better and better and better.
Yeah. And then one
right
episode,
around
Goku didn't after Goku say to everybody, he said he let Hercule have it. Because Hercule
you let him beat him right in one of the tournaments, I think. You let him, you let him beat him.
You let him take the credit.
Yeah.
All your light shows.
The one thing I'll say I hated about one thing I didn't like that was like borderline GT level bad was the Z sword.
Oh, dude, I love that.
I love Trunks' sword is I like that's why I like Trunks.
Yeah,
I thought
a great idea on paper.
The Z sword was good, but it didn't have a good payoff.
Didn't pay off. Yeah.
I don't care. That's still legendary when he sliced Frieza in half. When he sliced Frieza in half, that's legendary in itself, bro.
Not in half, in pieces.
Because think about it. When we saw Trunks do that, we were like, "Who the freak is this?"
Yeah.
No, but he's talking about the Z sword. He's not talking about Trunks' sword.
Oh, the Z sword.
He's talking about the sword that Gohan pulled out of King Kai's sword.
That ended up.
Oh,
Yeah, that had the Elder Kai locked inside of it, which basically ended up just turning into that. But then what happened after that, the Elder Kai unlocked his full potential. That was badass when he came back and fought, well, I think it was Super Boo, and just wrecked his ass. And then he got stupid and arrogant and got freaking swallowed up.
I didn't like the one with Goku Black. I didn't like that series.
And Dragon Ball Super, it was a good concept. It didn't really pay off that well.
Didn't pay off.
I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like.
Did get to see Xeno in action though. That did pay off with the Xeno button. Like that was worth it. Got to see him just reset an entire universe.
We talk about what we didn't like. Okay, and this is a bad take. I know you guys gonna be against this. I hated the fusions. I hate the fusion.
Oh, I love the fusion.
Vegeta or Gogeta. I love this. Yeah.
I think the fusion dance was silly, but when they did them Patera wing, I think we call them Patera wing.
Patera earrings. Yeah.
Things was tight, especially when you could hear Vegeta and Goku voice and the different
overlaid. Yeah.
I was like, man, that sounds kind of tight right there. Boy.
I just want to clear this up before we go. Masaroshi is not the strongest human. He literally said in the Saiyan Saga that he has no match for any of the Saiyans, which Yamcha, Krillin, and Tien all went out there and fought. So
yeah,
just because they put him in that tournament power for some strange ass reason does not make him stronger. No, Yamcha is stronger. I don't care. Yamcha's stronger than Roshi.
Yamcha gets a bad rap. He gets a bad rap.
He's a great baseball player too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Roshi had a great scene. He almost died in Super. That was awesome. And Goku flipped the fuck out. He flipped out immediately. That was a good scene. I thought he was dead,
guys.
Actually. There was some
good stream. Great stream.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Head out. All right. Go on. We're gonna go round table. You guys can plug your stuff. Danny, where can people find you?
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You can find me on my channel, The Road to Wisdom, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Try to drop a little bit of wisdom from a spiritual point of view. And here on Sundays and sometime on Wednesdays on Guy Scar Show. Thanks.
Cool beans. No problem, boss. I appreciate you coming on. LDG, where can people find you?
You can find me at LDG, #FreeTheNet. Doing the one thing Elon Musk can't do with $45 billion, create the first true public platform. Free speech. You can hang out with me at freethenet.org/underground. It's an offline StreamYard where I hang out 24/7 and chill. Appreciate you having me on, man. Huge Dragon Ball fan. Thank you for sending me the invite. Do appreciate it.
No problem at all. Fatal, where can people find you?
Rob, I want to thank you for letting me express myself because Dragon Ball Z is a part of my channel on the Fatal J live streams, Dark Council live streams. With the super chats, I blow people up DBZ style. You can check out the Fatal J channel where I talk about Pee Wee Herman and Steve Urkel all the time. That's my life goal, is just to talk about those two guys because they're the inspiration of my life. Me and Rob got something dope cooking, a lot of dope projects cooking in the future. You're going to want to check that out. You're going to find out about that soon. Thank you so much for having me on the show, brother.
No problem at all. No problem. And DJ, where can people find you when you're ranting about Halo?
I know, right? You find my channel, The Token Black Guy. You find me on Wednesday night with Danny on the Basco scenario here on Sunday nights.
All right, guys. I appreciate y'all coming on. You can find Adam at the nearest clan meeting with his new clan haircut. So he had to get his white sheets out of the washer, guys. That's why he had a dip.
Man, that's cool.
It's true, though.
That's my Bulma.
All right, guys.
You can go out on a clip.
Hey, good.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day. Bye.
Peace.